My name is Brian Marsh. I am the potential coach. I help high-end achievers who are struggling with anxiety, a general loss of control of their life, and hopelessness find the root of that problem, regain control, and also gain clarity in their lives and live a life filled with optimized potential. Potential in its rawest form is untapped energy. I always say potential is not who you are today, but who you can be. It isn't what you've done, but what you can do. Everyone has potential. The corresponding reality is that very few people actually find their potential. Very few people walk in their potential. And I begin from a place that says potential in everyone, in you, in me, is God-given. We do not have within ourselves the ability to create our own potential. So I start from the place that potential is God-given, and your level of potential is different from mine, and mine is different from the next person, but we all have it. We all have it. Where's the manual to tell you how to tap into the potential? Where's the manual that tells you what your specific ability is? Where's that manual? That's really my core competency, to help people find and embrace their potential. Like most people, my journey began early in life, in my 20s, and I filled that void that I had with a lot of different things, with trying to optimize my career, with trying to gain as much money as I could, with trying to gain as much social status as I could. Ultimately, I realized that none of those things was what I was looking for, though the pursuit of those things made me feel a certain way internally, but there was still that void. The void was never filled. And then ultimately, like most people who are raised in a moral culture, in a moral background, my journey took me back to my Creator. My journey took me back to where I never should have left, and that is my relationship with my Creator, with God. And it was through that relationship, through that renewed relationship, that I realized I've got a purpose, I've got a plan. So much so that I actually have it tattooed on my arm, a scripture, Jeremiah 29:9. I know the plans, God says. I know the plans I have for you. They're plans for good. They are not plans for evil. I have that tattooed on my arm so that I never forget it. I realized that He had a plan that was bigger than my plan. My plan showed me down the road. His plan took me down the road and around the corner. And that plan was so much better for my life than I could have ever imagined. The talents that I have, I didn't create these talents on my own. They were downloaded into me at birth. And it was up to me to develop these talents. It was up to me to discover and develop the talents that were downloaded into my DNA as a child. And that's part of my purpose. That's part of discovering your purpose. What is your ability? What is your ability? Your ability is different from mine. Mine is different from yours. So my journey took me from where I think a lot of people out there are, searching, not exactly knowing what they're searching for, but searching certainly, to finally discovering that there is a purpose, a plan for me that doesn't involve parties, doesn't involve a carnal pursuit of things, but a plan that involves peace, joy, fulfillment, clarity, and prosperity. So we've covered a lot of ground, and there are people watching that don't know where to begin. And they may even say, okay, I have this thing, but where do I go with it? They're anxious. Their life looks nothing like they want it to look. Their life looks nothing like a quote unquote productive life looks like in society. They find themselves stuck wherever they are. My advice to everyone in that situation is take stock of where you are right now. Take stock of what you're doing right now. Take stock of the things that are bringing you even the smallest amount of fulfillment, joy, happiness. Maybe that thing is sitting on your couch playing video games with people in other countries or in other states. Maybe that thing is gardening. Whatever that thing is that is bringing you fulfillment and joy, focus on that right now. Focus on nothing else. Don't focus on what you think you should be doing based on these preconceived ideas that society has placed on you. Focus on what makes you happy right now. Serve yourself. Now is the time for you to be selfish. Serve yourself. You have to heal. That's a good starting place to begin your healing. This is Brian Marsh, your potential coach. For more information, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you next time.